Master, David Ray!
Welcome to the big mighty return of yegDND here at the Grindstone. First of all, we got it. Let's give it up for the Grindstone. They're working hard. I can see everybody's wearing their masks. I feel like I'm performing for a bunch of surgeons. It's great. Also, let's take a moment to thank our tech in the back, Braden. Our musician, Katrina. Let's start off basic. You know, you came to this show. I don't know why you're here. This is a bad start. Okay. Who has never seen yegDND before? By a round of applause. All right. Well, that's great. Who here has seen yegDND before? That's a lot of fun. You know, we've been taking a little bit of a break with this show because of, I don't know if you know this, but something's been going on. And we're very excited to be back. I'm very excited. I love this show very much, and I'm glad that you've decided to join us. But this is actually also my last show, as in last yegDND show. I should be clear. I technically have one more, but this is my last with the roll in the old 20s, right? And I'm glad that you are here to share that with me tonight. yegDND is an improvised fantasy story based on the famous tabletop RPG Dungeons and Dragons. If you do not know that, boy, you really took a wild swing. Because yegDND means nothing. It doesn't spell anything, doesn't vaguely spell anything. But everything is made up on the spot. For the most part, I do have a couple of plans on my sleeve. I know where we're starting, okay? We didn't write all of this because that requires work. Of course, to determine the outcome of fights and everything like that, just like in the classic game, we will use these D20s to roll and determine who wins. Now, normally, if there wasn't a pandemic, we would give these to the crowd, but that's just like, here's a plague ball for you. We're not doing that. And if anything, it's more preferable for me because I will be rolling the Dungeon Master dice because every time I give it to somebody, they don't roll well enough, and my plan is to kill a hero before I leave. Alright, that's my goal. It's going to happen, and it'll be in my hands. Fate will be with me. Now, what else do I need to do? Oh, okay. So, if you follow us on social media, and I encourage you to do that, you will see a poll before yegDND show to kind of give us a little bit of inspiration. And today it was between the Coral Island Cathedral and the Cinder Grit Casino. And the poll has said that we are going to the Cinder Grit Casino, and it's going to be so wonderful. What? A casino. There's dice there. It's like in the game. Boy, it's been a little while since I've been on the stage. This is also we have to do things a little bit different. The other thing, this is going to be a solo session. We are going to be focused on the character named Rattlechains, and we're going to find out a little bit about him in a second. When we go to, for one last time, to Dave's basement. Oh, I'm in my basement. Hey, Liam. Glad that you came ready to play some D&D.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm so excited.
Me too. How many of these do you figure we've had between like games of yegDND and games of like 5th edition D&D? Easily like 100 together, right?
Yeah, it is a lot.
Well, I can't wait for 100 more.
Anyways, here's the quick thing. After we finish playing the game here, you're going to help me move all my boxes.
Yeah, right, you're moving.
Yeah, moving.
Oh man, that's kind of wistful. This is the last time we're ever going to play in Dave's basement. Well, I'm looking forward to lots more games with you.
You gotta remind me.
Is that why there's no chairs? Because we're
Yeah, they're all right back on the
back.
truck.
Okay.
Yeah. Here's the thing, Liam. You were the one that got me to start coming to yegDND.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I appreciate that, and that's why I wanted you to do this very special solo
Yeah, I've
session.
never played one-on-one D&D. This is going to be tight.
Yeah. So remind me what your character is again?
Yes, I am playing Rattlechains, the classic dungeon skeleton.
Right.
He is a fighter class, and just if you've ever, we played, I saw during quarantine, you went through Skyrim again, right?
Yeah.
It's the first thing you see in a dungeon.
Yeah,
It's a skeleton, right? This guy, he's worked his way up through the ranks, owns his own dungeon now, and since last time we played, this otherwise classic dungeon classic dungeon skeleton who was a fighter, has a multi-class. I'm a cleric now.
Yeah, because you were forced to become a cleric.
Yes, the last time we played yegDND with Rattlechains, he was forced to turn over a good leaf, a less chaotic leaf. So yeah, he's taken up the clerichood, and I worship the goddess Timora.
Okay, perfect. I love it.
Do you know, a little DM trivia, do you know what Timora is famous for?
What's that?
Wealth. Yeah,
So really, your character really has not changed.
No, before he used to be all about traps, treasures, and monsters, and now he's about traps, treasure, and monsters.
Really focusing on that.
Yeah, he's really honed in.
Well, great. Well, it sounds like you're a prosperity preacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of like one of those people that believe the words of Jesus and, don't like the prosperity guys.
Hey,
so you make a perfect enemy for me.
Oh, right, you're trying to kill, a PC. That's great. You picked an undead one.
I guess he's already dead.
Crack, knuckle.
Well, we've already had too much time with this. We need to crack on with this. Now let's get together and play some yegDND! Our story begins in the middle of the Cindergrit Desert. There's not a lot of life that takes place in the Cindergrit Desert. It's difficult to travel. Frequently, there are geysers that will shoot out from the ground with water and everything. It can be very dangerous for people to be in the Cindergrit Desert. That's why one of the safest places was the Temple of Farinlaw, which is the god of travel, where you would find these special places to rest for the night. And there was one in the middle of the Cindergrit Desert. However, they ran out of money, monsters ran them out, left it open. And then that's where our dear Archbishop Rattlechains found an opportunity. He's changed the whole Temple of Farinlaw into something different. It's now the Shake, Rattlechains, and High Rollers Oasis Casino and Chapel of Luck. It's built up. It's amazing. There's a nice little oasis nearby that has been kind of converted into a pool with a little bar and everything like that. There's a little skeleton head that just you can order your drinks or I'll get you a rum and coke, and then it gives it to you. The building itself is this mammoth structure that goes way into the sky. It's amazing. And people from all over come to the middle of this desert, this dangerous desert, in order to find their fortune. And this is where our one lucky traveler right here is going to meet up with the Archbishop Rattlechains, who's going to give him a tour of the place and show him, let's say, 3 interesting places in the casino.
Vizier Agamemnon! Good to see you, pal. How's my favorite high roller?
I'm doing well, doing
You
well.
made it through the Cinder Desert alright?
Yeah,
Did you get bit by scorpions?
You know what they say about me? I'm all about making luck and the bucks.
Well, that's why we love to have you here at the Oasis Casino. Come on, walk with me, talk with me. We're gonna do a cool tour, like an Aaron Sorkin thing, just like point and shoot as we walk by.
Great.
You want a rum and coke? There's a skull on a stick. You can get your rum and coke.
Yes, I would.
You want a rum and coke?
I do want a rum and coke.
It's the only thing I know how to make. Reggie, you're dismissed and you're going away as we go by. Hey, you want to try dance a little roulette? We got an entire a snail shell that just rolls around in a giant roulette table.
Sounds good. Let's see that.
Let's do a spin. Yes, get that DM dizzy.
I won!
You won! Just starts like falling down. Alright, well, and why?
Points are heavy.
Alright, well now I got you. Now you're placated with alcohol.
Right.
You've got a big win. I'm gonna lead you here to the VIP room where 2 beautiful skeletons are gonna keep you company. Perfect skeleton measurements. 36, 0, 36.
Wow, Rattlechains, I gotta say, since I've seen you last time, you've really zhuzhed up the place.
I appreciate it. Thank you. But you know what they say? There's the famous quote, or the famous prayer to Timora. I couldn't do this all without Timora. A copper piece for the lady now gets you gold tenfold later.
Yeah.
So go ahead and take that copper piece. Alright, well, hey, enjoy the stay here, Herschel Lorraine. Just smack the next skeleton you see on the
pillars, yeah.
and we'll get him around here.
Did you get the letter from the Great Vizier?
Then I get the letter from the Great Vizier.
I sent a message earlier. See, you know I have business to do, which is why I came to you. The great magician, Bartholomew the Third. He's coming to your place.
My casino.
To your casino. He's coming to pay homage to the gold gods.
Wait, Bartholomew the Third, but Bartholomew the First was one of the luckiest men alive. Bartholomew the Second was even luckier because he killed his father. Bartholomew the Third, well, he's the luckiest man in all of Baragia.
Luckiest man alive. This is a high roller.
Well, I appreciate the heads up. I think I might need to make a few provisions to make sure my wealth stays in the casino.
I have no idea what that means.
Yeah, that's why you're my number 1 customer.
There's 10 more gold, just cause.
I appreciate it. Don't worry, I get this one way or another.
What's up, baby? You're looking thin.
Weirder. We now go to Rattlechains' official pastoral office / business office. It's the same thing. And there's a nice fine table made out of bones of like elephants and everything like that. A flat top of the bottom of a pirate ship that sunk in the Coral Islands. And
one more. Give me one more.
Oh, there is just a golden skull of melted down coins to make this thing. It looks like Rattlechains, but it's like Rattlechains if he could wink. You know, just, with a big old like emerald as one of the eyes.
The letter, I should have got this from Fester, you awful little shit. Where's my mail? Why did this not in my inbox?
Oh, master.
Fester's like a little homunculus. Little one eye and like a big stupid grin and like this tall. Mail in the inbox, mail in the outbox. It's not hard.
I don't read. Boss, I just wanted to let you know that everything is in order and there's nothing bad that's going to happen down in the treasury.
Good. That's my hourly treasury update. Thank you.
Now that I personally tested every single one of our safety measures.
Oh, excellent. I can see the dark wounds in your chest. Good.
Yes, that's right. It's like a new thing for me. If I like blow really hard, you can actually see air pop out my chest. It's really cool.
Do it now. Well, it is really cool. Alright, well, you're dismissed. I've got my mail.
You don't want to talk.
Read this mail. I should have got an hour ago.
Oh, okay. Another day for me.
Thank you, Fester. Good help. It's hard to find, I tell you. Alright, what else do I know about this Bartholomew III fellow?
Now that's a good question. You can roll your own. I don't touch your dice.
Right. Knowledge. History. Whoa.
You got a 3.
Bartholomew III. Everything I know about him is that he's the third in line. He's like this guy. That's this still letter name something? Yeah.
You just know that it's not the 4th yet. That's all.
I
You don't know. But as you are contemplating what you're going to do,
what am I gonna do?
we are actually going to cut over to the treasury. Now, the treasury is a giant safe that it has been built into the wall. Elaborate traps have been built in, made by Rattlechains. And while down there, there's not one, but 2 thieves. These 2 thieves, they seem, they're like dressed in all black. They're ready to go. They're like ready to really like Ocean's 11 this whole thing. And they are looking at all the traps, and they think they can crack it. Now here's the thing. Before, let's take a moment. What does your character look like?
He looks like around 5'7", probably 200 to 210 pounds. He's definitely 34, almost 35. And he's a man.
A man. And what does your character look like? What are they dressed like?
He's got like a big old robe. Oh fuck! I didn't know he could do a robe.
Is there one F word for
Just a real big robe to hide his very pointy ears.
Yeah.
Because he is an elf, and he's just kind of real long. Like all of his limbs are a little too long.
So, and like clearly, like a magic user, this robe tells me.
Yeah, he's got magic. He's got
Okay.
thief still.
Quick little discussion.
Okay, so there's some darts
Yeah.
that come out right there.
Yeah.
And I think if you step on that tile right there, that's when the darts come.
Yeah. You think so? You think so?
Yeah, that's why.
You don't know anything unless you test it.
I mean, yeah, but like the darts could get
Now,
Okay, so
you can't keep testing everything. One of them is going to be an alarm, and then they're going to know that we're down here. Do you know how many golems it took for us to get in here in the first place?
that's true. There's at least 200 golems. It took.
Just look at the hallway.
Let's do a montage. It was like, okay, ready? Can we get some action music, please?
Watch out for the tripwires!
They're coming straight for you! Go on without me! Okay!
Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. Oh no, we're almost there. Okay. The boulder, I think, is gonna come out of that hole.
Just go. It comes from the one behind them. Cut back to the present. Now, just like with all of these golems, the golems still have the same two looks. One, an elf with a robe, and the other, a man. They always look the same. Now, in this case, for this final trap, I'm actually going to get Rattlechains to come up here, and this is a weird combat rule, because he's not even going to be in here, but for Rattlechains, you're going to see how well your traps are set up versus the disarming.
Oh, can I get a bonus because I'm like a traps master?
You can get a +2.
I got a +2. Let's go.
+2 because I know how to pick locks.
A 17 versus your 9, sir.
Okay, so we can just, I think if I just like nudge this crystal out of the hole.
Wait, let's make sure our clones, our clay clones do it first, our golems. We gotta do our we gotta get 100 golems to make sure that we don't F up.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
A bunch of these clay golems teleport into.
Okay. Let's put all of them on that side near the explosion. We'll be on this side.
That's right. Okay.
Wait, what is this?
We're gonna make them run through all the traps.
And disarm this one,
Yeah.
and then there's probably more.
Okay, gotcha.
We just want to get them all at once.
Gotcha.
Go for it. Go for the big
Okay.
bang here, Bartholomew.
I guess if we just sort of run in place, they should just run.
Yeah, if we just run in place, then they will do our job.
We go back to the offices. Where Rattlechains is all ready, just enjoying, knowing that he's making so much money because of House of Events.
Thank you, Fester. Polish my knuckles. There you go. There, now you're master.
Great. And I must say you've clearly been taking care of your little digits.
Oh yes, healthy bones, healthy life. My life, that's how it goes.
Did you have the nail polish like last time?
You know that I do, fuchsia pink. And say, hang on, I'm Fester. What time is that?
It is 3 a.m.
3 a.m. Shouldn't you be down in the treasury doing the hourly checkup? Oh, I have company.
Hey, boss. Hey, so I was just down in the treasury. I was looking for Fester.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of the traps were set off. And like there's a bunch of clay all over the ground. I don't know.
Clay all over around.
Yeah, I don't know.
Clay days isn't for another week.
I know. It's a whole it's a mess down there. So I wanted to come tell you so that you could punish Fester.
I was already in the process of punishing Fester.
Oh, great. Can I get
Oh, please, let him do your toast.
One.
Well, we discussed this first.
Oh, okay, great.
What color? Fine. I'm going with green.
I was gonna say green.
Next. You know, I think, I guess this is for me to decide. Do I go down there myself to see the problem, or I, a undead of means, send minions? What do I mean?
Well, I don't know.
Well, decisions.
Yeah, I'm just getting the.
You know what? I'm curious about this clay. I'm gonna go down there myself. Fester, you make sure he looks nice and pretty
Do you want
upstairs.
me to like come down there when he's done, or?
Yeah. Meet me down there in 5 minutes.
Okay,
Make sure.
Fester, hurry up. It's like a 4-minute walk. You don't have to
Fester.
go.
Thank you.
I take pride in my work.
Beautiful me. Here.
So how you feel at the box?
Yeah, I mean, he pays us, right?
Yeah?
And
Pays you?
Yeah, like not a lot, but like enough. Like I own like a 2-story, like 5-bedroom house. So
What?
To where the safe is, the door's been knocked open. There is indeed a whole bunch of clay golems that have been decimated.
It's like a spear. Yeah, no, it sounds like hundreds.
yeah, a lot.
Oh no. The darts, they've been fired, the axe, beheaded, my traps, my precious traps, my safe, my treasure. It's blown open, right?
Oh, yeah.
What? Oh, please, Spirit, tell me, is it so? What do I find on the inside of this blown open vault?
Inside, you see a desecrated symbol of Timara.
And the treasure?
Treasure? It's gone. All gone. All that was left is a bunch of like bags with like torn up papers from like other casinos.
No.
Torn up papers from other casinos.
Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. I'm gonna roll an investigation check, see if that gives me any more details.
It's a 10. Now with that, I can tell you that indeed that these papers are from a different casino. One that you realize was run by the Bartholomew clan. One that is no longer in use. They sold it for money, but who knows where all that money went.
Sounds like I need to vacate the premises and go do a little goodwill door knocking to my neighbors. And in the meantime, and there's like a big, like a skull-shaped button, and I just slam. It's like, attention! What's the name of the casino?
Shake Rattle.
Shake Rattle.
And High Rollers.
And High Roller.
Oasis Casino.
Oasis Casino.
And Chapel of Luck.
And Chapel of Luck. The entire premises is on lockdown!
And immediately, all across the casino, windows are locking up, bars are coming down, doors are bolting shut.
What was my other henchman's name?
Besides
Chester and
I didn't have a name yet.
Kurzweil! Kurzweil, you are armed with magic wards!
Yeah.
Chester, you make sure all the people don't know anything is wrong and keep gambling, alright? Make sure all the pit bosses act like nothing is wrong. Ready, my steed?
Wait, you just did like a whole announcement.
Wait, one sec. I think we need another announcement.
Casino's on lockdown, but it's like a good kind.
Okay, listen. I'm sure they believe us.
I've got nothing to worry about, Ross. I'm gonna paint these symbols.
To the stables! I shall ready my steed!
And indeed, he does. The casino temporarily is fine because people are just like, you see like the old lady who's just like staying by and watching the snail go around, just doesn't even like look up from the whole thing. Like, where else am I going to go? It's the whole middle of the desert. We go to the stable. Yeah, there's a quick scene.
Sir, I'm ready. Your horse, just as you asked. Oh, little Calamity Traps Jr., what a good stable skeleton you are.
Oh, thank you,
Thank you, boss. Oh, thank you. This is my steed.
But it's made of gold.
Undoubtedly. what was the name of my steed? Anyway.
Billy Joe.
Billy Joe, the young red steed.
Now that Billy Joe is here ready to pick you up, you get closer and you look into his eyes. Something seems weird. A twinge of magic. It looks like somebody is trying to take over control of your undead minion.
Say, Billy Joe, you're a lot more friendly usually. What's going on there, Buster? Hey. More of a rattle, clink than a clack, clack, clack. Something's up.
The whole horse, the bony horse, just ignites in flames. And now it tries to attack Rattlechains.
Clack, clack.
Now see if you can wrest control of your steed before you destroy it. You rolled a 16, I roll a 9.
Clark.
Sorry, this happens to skeletons of a certain age, sir. Come at me, horse. I got to defend you.
Clack, clack, clack.
Billy Joe, I don't want to do this, but you're on fire. Whoa, flames! No, you did very, very well. Good job.
He gets words of affirmation.
Oh my God, not now, Buster. I need to find a new steed so that I can go to the Bartholomew Cathedral. So unless you've got a hot idea on how I can get from here to there, I don't want to hear it.
What do you expect?
Wait, you said you came from the top of the tower all the way down here?
Yeah, man.
Wow, that was really fast.
Yeah, really fast.
Good strong legs on you? Settle up the fester.
This is supposed to go in the horse's mouth.
Yeah. No, don't give him the bag of bones. He hasn't earned it. Alright, let's go.
I want to pause here at this moment
Thank you.
to remind you that Fester is a foot and a half. So you really, like, what is the...
Well, see, I can actually detach my hips.
Right.
So, it's kind of, you ever seen those costumes where it looks like a person's riding a horse, but it's just one guy? So my feet are going up the front, but my person is on his shoulder.
So like a person's body weight is mostly water, right? So like these bones.
Yeah, I have a lot of bones, and now he's got my legs, so it's like a walker and an arm driver. Here,
Sure.
yeah, like that.
We're gonna stop here to give an update on where we are. Now, up until this point, Rattlechains Casino has been earning so much money. However, it's clear that he's been targeted by Bartholomew III, apparently some wizard that can create a lot of goblins, and apparently has the ability to take over some of the magic that Rattlechains has. Will Rattlechains be able to wrest control of the casino and keep it as his own, or is Bartholomew III going to take it? With that, we go to the first neighbor of the casino, which is 2.5 miles of just in the middle of the desert, and it's just a small little cave. This is the only known neighbor in in a 3 days journey. So, what does Rattlechains find there?
Get in there, man.
Okay.
All right, take a break. We'll be fine. Good stuff. Go. There's no water around, so sort that out. Griselda, the desert witch. How's my favorite neighbor today?
I'm doing just fine. Trying to start this fire.
Hot enough for you?
I have to laugh this off in my contract.
Understandable.
Well, I'm just not passing through here, Griselda, because there's a little incident up the 2 miles there.
Oh, the guys who are going around stealing from all the casinos.
Oh, I was going to ask if you'd seen anything. Yeah. Which way did they go?
Well, they went your way. I haven't seen them since then.
Oh. Did they happen to say what their plans were beyond just ransacking and pillaging?
They did. Oh, wait, hold on. They did mention they wanted to steal from you. Did that happen?
Yeah, this is already. Oh, wait, speak it.
They stole from you, so then their next plan was to give all the money to the Bartholomews. I don't know how to say it. Bartholomews.
So you don't still happen to have that magic ball anymore, do you? You're not still trafficking in. Oh yeah. Any chance I get a little sweet taste of that divination magic? See maybe where they ended up?
Costs.
It costs.
There's something for Griselda.
What's it gonna be this time, Griselda?
How profitable has your casino been recently?
Incredibly, until it was robbed.
You want me to slap her for such an absurd question?
It's taking everything I have not to slap you.
Silver pieces.
That's amazing, man.
That's a steep.
Ow! I hate this.
Good.
Oh, Four.
One more.
Ah! Not the 10 more away.
Hey, DM, can I get some sort of divination roll sometimes?
Sure.
To see how good it is.
Gonna be good. That 5 silver pieces.
Well, with a 14
What do I see in my crystal ball?
in the crystal ball, Bartholomew III did not go back to the casino. He's actually still at the top of the casino. And he's got his eye on the giant golden skull with the emerald eye.
He's back at your jam.
What?
Jam.
What? I thought we were gonna come into a flashback or something. Oh no!
Yeah, we are. We're going to cut to Bartholomew III and a man. As they're looking at this, at the giant skull, as they discuss why this matters so much to them.
My father and my father's father. I had to get out of the witch voice.
This is a big one, I get it. We wore wild black today. This is an important topic.
Yeah. This emerald was my father's father.
Yeah. This is what it came for.
This is it. This is the big jam. He put it in a much bigger skull than I was expecting. But I think with us and our infinite clay golems,
We didn't climb up there and pull it out.
exactly. This is why I hired you.
Yeah.
This is why we're like this. We're like this. We're like
Same brain.
saying,
Are we like best friends? Did we just become best
I
friends?
think we did.
We started as just like,
As like co-workers.
yeah, I was just some cutthroat.
And I think we have to make a bunch of columns.
No. Okay. just want to let you know too, we couldn't have done this without our friend, our inside man.
Yeah. An inside man. You got an inside man.
Yeah, I got an inside man. I worked here for 6 weeks. I was a chambermaid. Don't ask. It involved a wig and lots of makeup.
Actually, I do want to see this. The man in the maid talks to the inside man, in this case, which is Fester, and I don't know how you're going to do this.
Oh, look at you. Aren't you the cutest little thing? Nobody's ever come in here before. Oh, wow. I just love the way you scuttle about. Oh, tell me, what is a big man like you doing in such a little place like this? Oh, me? I'm the boss's first in command. Yeah. Oh dear, come on. You can tell you're lying. I'm basically a slave. Jimmy does to me at night. He uses me as a pillow. He tells me I'm not posturepedic. One time, he made me put on Crocs. What? Yes, live crocodiles on my feet. Oh my, you sound like just a poor thing.
We go back to the present.
Flirted your way?
Wait, stop.
I made love. I made love.
I thank you for all that you've done.
Awful.
Good.
You know what? He was the right kind of things. We'll leave that there.
And we go back to Fester in the desert with Rattlechains as they rush back towards the casino.
We gotta go back. They pulled the old bait and switch on me. They lured me out of the casino to get me back. Go faster! God, it's like someone bit your feet off.
It happened last week.
All right, the Crocs. I was really pleased with that. Okay, this isn't gonna work. Where can I get something quick and mobile to get me back to the casino?
Oh my master.
And it's a
Big sandworm.
It's a big sandworm. The sandworm comes out of the ground. It doesn't see, somebody to help, but rather somebody to eat.
Thing is looking right at you, master.
Well, we don't have much of a choice. If I can fill this thing, I think we can tame it and ride it back to the casino. And if it beats us, well, I don't know if I have anything left to live for anyway. So let's do this.
All right. Let's go.
Let's use it.
Go. All right. Go. Roll lower than a 5. 11 is more. You win this one.
Okay. I'm gonna attack it, then you're gonna attack it,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna get on top of it.
Got it.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, nice spike. Oh, you missed that one. Oh,
Alright, here it comes.
it's got a tooth. Watch out.
Get in there, Fester.
I know what to do. I got the saddle.
Oh yeah.
The
He's got me! Ow! 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 He's got me! He's got me!
I got you, Buster! I got you, buddy!
Brian, look!
No, you won't. Still there, Buster. Woo! Woo!
And off they go! Back to the casino. They currently, the Golden Skull is off its hinges. They've almost got it down.
Okay, if all of your golems sort of like turn a little bit, okay. So we can sort of, yeah, okay.
Oh, going the other way, going the other way! Okay, just grab yourself! Take your point! Oh, you're gonna die! Oh, sorry, wait.
Oh, good thing. Okay, nice and slow. Nice and easy. Nice and easy.
Just a bunch of bodies that just tumbles. Corpses
Bunch of
everywhere.
clays at the bottom.
Oh! Whoops.
It's just clay.
They got feelings. You know that? All dogs have feelings. And existential dread.
Like it's not, we're not doing tears and rain. We're
No.
We're doing this.
You know what? You have the jewel.
Yeah, well, I just gotta pry it out of here.
Ching!
I found, after all these,
The emerald. The Bartholomew emerald.
Some of the magics from the casino, because this was kind of powering it, starts absorbing the magic into the gem.
It's absorbing.
Elsewhere in the casino, like the rum and coke skull just like collapses, the two VIP skeletons disassemble, the snail in the roulette wheel like gets up and walks away.
Hold on to it, yeah, I'm trying. Hold on.
And bursting through the door is our friend Rattlechains. The thing is, Rattlechains can feel even his own necromantic energy starting to weaken.
No.
Rattlechains!
No.
I will take all of your life force, death force, life force. I will take it all, and I will give it back
To who it belongs.
I won that from your grandfather fair and square, I bet.
Well, I dare you to take it back.
Dare is now my middle name.
Okay, that sounds like a battle. Good fight for me. Alright. That's okay, man. This is the big one. I get a 6. You get a 13.
Alright.
Lightning bolt!
Witch bolt.
My shoulder!
Yeah, blindness.
Where'd he go?
Oh, jeez, that really drained me.
Where is he?
Jones.
Wave of thunder!
Bunch of bones fall off.
Rattlechains is barely held together. He's like missing one of his legs. His one arm is kind of like missing the forearm.
Rattlechains! This might be the end of one of us.
Here's the thing, Buster. This is my casino. And the house always wins! That 5'7" man just dove in front of you.
His name was Man.
I don't have my glasses on.
And that's a nat 1 for you. And an 18.
Give me luck and strength!
And an explosion of bones.
Just a skull. Rolls.
Fester realizes what he's done.
That big and I lost. I guess. That's the end. Oh.
Wait, hey, hold on. That's my fan, that's mine. But I
can
to-
save him.
I don't care.
But, he took it. What am I gonna do?
What's happening? I can only look up. I just see my immaculately designed ceiling.
Rattlechains, the Bartholomew family has finally won. I don't want to leave with the emerald now forever.
No.
I can fix this.
You. I want you to run your stumpy little legs into the desert. And if you think you've gone far enough, you haven't gone far enough yet. Well, I never want to see your one-eyed, stupid grin ever again. And if I had even 1 point of articulation, I would use it to club you over the head so hard your eyeball would come out your ass. Now run!
You know what? I'm taking you with me. You're buried in the desert now, Rattlechains. You're gonna be living a life in the middle of nowhere. Because you need to learn how to treat people a little better. Even though I'm a little festering thing. Feelings, just like the golems old man. You're coming with me.
And for hundreds of years, Rattlechains' skull was buried in the sand.
Whoa.
So I guess the final show I was a part of was like Scarface? Like, he won the world and lost it all? I guess the lesson we can learn from this story is treat the people who are, you know, maybe not the same social status as you, maybe treat them all right. Don't just treat your employees terribly. Because it might come back and bite you in the butt. Not the story I was expecting to tell tonight. But hey, at least I killed a hero. Yeah, let's give it up for your whole cast here. I'm Dave. Let's give it up for Braden in the back. And I have been Dave, your Dungeon Master. Thank you so much for coming out.
Let's give a round of applause to Dave, everybody.
I killed a hero. What? Like, that's a hero? I'm all yeah. Yeah, I killed a PC, which is also really the big. That's what you want.
That's the only goal as a dungeon master. Kill everybody.
Kill player characters. And I want to take a final moment before I kind of like wrap up the show, just to say I want to thank all of the fans of Sorry Not Sorry and yegDND who supported me over the years. I've received some really kind words, some really nice gifts, and I think if there's a parting thought, I always play the mean dungeon master, the one that's always out to get the PCs and tries to play a little bit of a heel, and I enjoy it. I really do. I love it when you boo me or you're like, Dave got defeated. I like it. And the reason why I try to act so mean, and like when I have all the power as a dungeon master, right? I run the world. There's still the hope that you think you can do. And I want you to be. Because I'm hoping that you leave these stories that we tell here, and you think, maybe we can beat unstoppable odds. Maybe we can turn the tide. Maybe we can make the world a better place, where an evil dungeon master is not running the world, but maybe people who are kind, maybe people who are loving, maybe people who've been mistreated can be treated better. And so, if I was to boil it all down, Black lives matter. Indigenous lives matter. People of color, their lives matter. Let's maybe defund the police and reimagine the police, maybe. But that's just me. And if you're going to complain to the company, I'm out anyway, so